there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Breaks into open space. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this one.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's balled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. If I even make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Stopping him on that one. Touchdown, UAB.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Henderson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Catch made on the right side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that play for this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. And the Blazers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Henderson. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. They bring it down after a short gain there. The Blazers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Blazers. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Florida, 0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Play action here on first down. And they've got him on the blitz.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback now. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position.
Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UAB.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. To the air, it's Henderson. Looking right, this one caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Makes a quick catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal.
Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet!
To the air, it's Henderson. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Zips it down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back in the gun. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
If you call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for a touchdown on the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, South Florida, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. And the defense brings him down. And the Blazers looking to run some tempo here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They're going to run it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Fires it to the wide end. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Man, after all these interceptions today, this guy stands in there and makes this throw downfield. I love to see what he's made out of. His kind of wiring can give this team a chance to win this game.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
That's reeled in. It's Watts. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Back to throw again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Blazers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. The Blazers starting a new series here on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing his football.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Pressure is coming. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done, and now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Looking to throw. It's Henderson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Kirk, UAB has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them.
There's another interception. We're losing track.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Off the play fake on first down. Not quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
I mean, mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. You bring him down, and he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. But this one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's the running back in the flat. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Finding some room at the 25. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Grinding away on the ground.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
A handoff from the shotgun. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Design quarterback run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on 4th down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
Handoff to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind,
it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31. 1st down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. That's the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulls.
What a long run for the touchdown. Well, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They're going to run it here. There's the stiff one. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UAB Blazers.